If you understand how dates work in Excel, you'll understand why something as simple as taking a date and splitting it up into its underlying parts. So for example, pulling out what month of the year was that date, what day of the year, is actually not as easy as just pointing at the cell and maybe using a left-right mid. So keep in mind that a date that looks like that, so that's what it looks like to you. It's very easy to see that that's January. What Excel sees, if I go into the formatting, is a number like this. So you have to use special Excel date functions to extract the day, the month, and the year. They're very simple to use. So under the date and time section, you'll see there's something called day. And all day asks is that you point at a valid date. So I'm going to point over here. And what you'll notice is as long as it's a valid date, keep in mind Excel sees that number, it will then be able to work out that it's the 31st day of the month. Same thing with the month. There's a function in Excel called month. All you do is point at a valid date. It gives you a 1 being January, and the same thing with the year. So what this allows you to do is to extract from a valid date these various items. Now what's important to realize is that if you think, oh, that's easy, we could have just used the left, let's say, to pull out the year. Let's try that. Use the left function. We'll pull out the 4 characters because obviously those are the first 4. When I click enter, notice it gives me 2852 because that is not what Excel is seeing. Excel is seeing a number 28521, and that's why it says 2852. So it's very important that you use Excel's way of splitting a date. Just keep in mind that these will only work if it's a valid date. So I'm just going to create that same date, but I'm going to do it another way. I'm going to go. So to us, that pretty much says the same thing. Let's just check if it's a proper date according to Excel. If I format it as a number, you can see that it doesn't change. So Excel doesn't recognize this as a date. If we now used, for example, our day function on this, you'll see it gives us an error message. So if you get these error message, it means that what you're looking at is not a valid date. It may look like a date to you, but keep in mind that dates are numbers in Excel.